Hello, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another New York travel planner video. New York City is always open for business with some of the coolest activities you can do during the cold season. In today's video, I'm going to give you some ideas on what to do in New York City if you are visiting in December or January. However, some of these things can be accomplished year-round, so you can draw inspiration for your own trip happening anytime. As you might have guessed, we will be staying inside where it's warm and cozy for the most part of this video. So my first stop on the list has to be seeing the Knicks at Madison Square Garden. Everything about this stop is iconic. Madison Square Garden is the world's most well-known arena, home of the New York Rangers and the stars of this video, the New York Knicks.
Go Knicks.
Not to mention, it is the performance place of all of the most well-known artists in music history. I went to see a game between the New York Knicks and the Washington Wizards, and the atmosphere was through the roof. Assuming you are not joined by sports fans, I would still not miss this event during my visit to New York City because of the engaging atmosphere and the entertaining moments during halftime. We cannot talk about cold weather in the city without mentioning decadent food and mulled wine. For the typical New York Christmas market, I have linked below my previous video which covers the highlights of Midtown. However, in this one I felt like exploring the Alsace Christmas market, where you can have this delicious authentic snack called a flammekuche and all the mulled wine and roasted chestnuts you wish. It is located in Lower Manhattan, so it makes for an easy walk over to the World Trade Center Memorial, where the names of those lost during the 9/11 attacks remain forever engraved, with the new One World Trade Center looking over them. Right next to these landmarks, you will be able to find the famous Oculus, the most integrated network of underground pedestrian connections in New York City. In a path referred to as the Way of Light, the sunlight will make its way across the Oculus floor along the exact axis of the building. The moment acts as a powerful symbol of the light that continues to shine through the darkness of the tragedy. Observing the design from the inside of the Oculus makes you feel overwhelmed, not to mention it is so cool that they have a piano in the public area where talented visitors can play. After a quick walk to Washington Square Park, followed by a delicious snack over at Murray's Mac and Cheese, where any cheese lover will be served according to their most intense fantasies, it's time we do something which can only be seen in New York City at Radio City Music Hall. The Rockettes are an amazing precision dance group founded in the US sometime in the 20s. They have been performing at Radio City Music Hall ever since, and they are best known for starring in the Radio City Christmas Spectacular, an annual Christmas show which only lasts 6 weeks. What is really special about these performances is that they are all of similar height, weight, and shape, which creates this incredible illusion as they dance in sync and perform their famous perfect group kicks. If you are visiting anywhere between November and December, this is an all-family activity that you cannot miss. However, tickets have to be booked rather early as the show only performs between the end of November and beginning of January. Once the exciting show is through, you can walk 6 blocks and get to the Bryant Park ice skating rink. Pro tip, book your spot online to avoid a long line or serve some hot chocolate at the skating rink bar as you wait. Now, this activity is something which can be done year-round, preferably in summer when it's a lot warmer. But no harm done, actually seeing the city from the ferry is something you cannot miss when you come to New York City. For the price of a subway ride, you can embark on the ferry at 34th Street and take the long route to Brooklyn via water. I would recommend checking the schedule on the New York City Ferry app and embarking on this ride about half an hour before sunset. There are several stops along the way and the ride takes about 30 minutes before it drops you off in Dumbo at the base of the Brooklyn Bridge, where the view is absolutely magnificent. Another cool activity, always handy during the colder months but also applicable to any other season you might be visiting, is going to see a Broadway show. During the month of January, tickets are typically less expensive and some shows even offer a 2-for-1 deal. I went to see The Lion King, located in the Minskoff Theater, which has some of the best views of Times Square that I've ever seen. If you like this view and are in the city for New Year's Eve, I have another video where I present options for New Year's Eve in Times Square, from spending the night in the public square to joining an exclusive party with a clear shot of the ball drop at midnight. That is it for today's video. I hope it serves as inspiration for your own trip to New York City or just gives you new ideas on things to do during the colder months. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe for more videos on traveling and living in New York City, and I can't wait to see you in my next one.